And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams as we're just about ready to get this one started. It's Friday night and live on 2K Sports. We're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots, it's Bridges and Randall. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. And it's Akporti in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's MP. And it's George in at the 3. And Clark, in this early phase of the season, our new teammates still getting used to each other.
Yeah, I would think that's the case in most situations, Kevin, and that's the flip side of having a long regular season. Physically, it's challenging, no doubt about it. But over the long haul, you do have an opportunity to come together and gel as a group.
Brunson against Maxey. Bridges. And Embiid with the block. Down low, here's MP. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. Pass to Akporti. Brunson scanning the floor. Clock at 6. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. Two top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff season.
And once it got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Basket good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around, and he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that. Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo putting on a show on that drive.
Here's Embiid. Julius Randle with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Randle against MP. A baseline chain. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on him.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the 3. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thank you, David. First free throw is good. So for the Knicks, OG Anunoby's checked in for Julius Randle. Josh Hart comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dante DiVincenzo. Good on both. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Now here's Heald. Puts up a three. Drains the three-pointer.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Heald to take these shots.
Knicks trail by 3. Passes it to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
A little contact never seems to bother Brown. I mean, he's such a hard-nosed player. I love his attitude.
First trip to the line for him here.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And, guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Brown.
Bruce Brown is just one of those guys that can fill just about any role they need him to. Tremendous versatility.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. And Brown drops them both. And Caruso's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Brunson. Floats one up. The kick out to Anunoby. And the 3-ball is good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
The pass to Heald. Here's MP. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
They've got Paul George actually out there with Hardaway. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's MP in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns was tremendous. He finished with 17 points, and he also did a good job of creating for others, getting them the ball in position to score. He was certainly effective, doing a little bit of everything for his squad. Kevin, they have to appreciate that kind of effort.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
And Brunson gets it to go.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Yes, that goes in.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
Maxey kicks to MP. From about 19 feet, Knicks with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
Philadelphia making a change here. Exum's checked in. Let's take a look at the numbers for Dante DiVincenzo. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Down low, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
76ers moving the ball around. Hardaway, no good. The Knicks leading by 11. Brunson finds Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. On the wing, MP. They grab their own miss. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And at 250 LBs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Hachimura comes in for Julius Randle. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brunson against Maxey. Now here's Brunson. Guarded close. No good. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
To the inside. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Embiid. The jump hook. That one drops for him. Embiid's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. Up again.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
For the 76ers, their last game, a win against Phoenix.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Passes it to MP. Maxey on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. He shoots again. Physical play by Embiid inside.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Julius Randle getting it done for New York. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more of 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. The wing pair for him, DiVincenzo and Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Akporti in at the center position. And the shot goes in.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
It's stolen by Randle. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Looking to get back on track here. Here's Randle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His second personal foul.
Just an attacker is Randle. Always seems like he's being sent to the line. 2.
The Knicks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Randle.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And the 76ers making a change here. Cornette's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 8. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Kicks it out to MP. No good from outside. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Randle. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 16 points for Julius Randle.
Randle, another bucket, continues to expand his offensive game.
And the 76ers call time here. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
He's checked in for New York.
And taking a look now at the stats for Jalen Brunson. Coming off a terrific season. Last year checking in at 28 points per game. 7 assists and 3 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
MP, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but it has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to...
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 10. They've got MP. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Maxey. Then it's George, and it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Randall. Doesn't go, only his 3rd miss in 9 tries. Outside for George. MP against DiVincenzo. Left side, Maxey. MP, thanks for 2. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. New York leading by 10. Back to Brunson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Over Hardaway. Here's Hukporti. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Another shot. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Here's Randall. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Randall against MP. Kicks to George. Poked away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
DiVincenzo against Hardaway. Back to DiVincenzo. Maxey against Brunson. From the line. And good. You got the English that time as it falls. Brunson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And MP with the basket on the assist by George. 12 points for MP.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Brunson against Maxey. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Hukporti. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And there it is for him. And the Knicks lead by 16. MP outside. Inside. Cornette passes to MP. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Knicks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And always nice to
to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against Philadelphia.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Julius Randle.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hachimura, he's checked in for Randle. Josh Hart comes in for Bridges. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dante DiVincenzo. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
At the line for your Sixers, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jalen Brunson. And he's good on the second.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just 1 miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Caruso, the pass to Randle. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Powerful move that time by Randle. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the first one drops. Hields checked in for the 76ers.
2 shots.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.